Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Checkmate here, and today we are going to play as Baldwin IV. Our first objective shall be gaining the Kingdom of Heaven achievement, as Baldwin of Jerusalem in 1178 defeats Saladin in a war. But first, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, or I'll come to your house and I'll do it myself. Looks like we'll actually be playing as the Crusader King for probably the first time in a while at least. So we're Baldwin the Leper, he's 17, and without any further ado, let's begin the campaign. King Baldwin is a leper. That means his health is very poor, regardless of his age. Meaning, I'm going to choose his lifestyle to be medicine focused. I am not married, so that means I can form an alliance. It doesn't look like I can form a very good one, however. Nevertheless, I can still try for an heir. If I choose to have a grand wedding, however, I can get married to the Eastern Roman Empire. Our sister, Princess Sibyl. Let's offer guardianship for her son, as she is my heir. I can negotiate an alliance with the county of Acre. That will be wise if I do that. I can station my men-at-arms. We have a battalion of crossbowmen. Station them up here in Beirut. The trebuchets, we'll switch them and put them in Beirut then. Next we have armoured footmen. So because we have two holdings, let's have a look at what we have here. Who's this? It's the Knights Hospitaller. Let's have a look at our laws. This will help. Let's pass limited crown authority. Let's revoke his title then. He's just a low noble. He holds a grudge, however, and this baron as well will take this from you. That will give us more income and more places to station our men. Let's create a detachment of armoured horsemen, even though they're expensive. We'll increase our crossbowmen, as they're valuable for taking down plenty of enemy units. So looking down here, we'll station them here for now and have a look what our horsemen did. Look at that, plus 40. So let's put them in there. Our infantry. This chap hates us, so let's try and sway him. He's our vassal. The Duke of Lebanon. I cannot tell you how oppressive these borders feel. Look at our income per month. Oh wow. We have a royal court. Oh, we have lots of items to put on display. The Arm of St. George gives us extra piety. And piety per night and court grandeur. Oh, very nice. We of course have our house banner to put on display there, giving us extra belligerent vassal tax contribution. Looking at our court grandeur, let's up our food to exotic food because it gives us extra small health boosts with disease resistance. So let's apply that. Now let's create an accolade. Geoffrey de Lusignan, he's a famous historical figure. However, I don't like... now this is more like it. This knight will have the Lancer trait, giving extra damage to our heavy cavalry and extra toughness, as well as the Valiant trait, giving us extra army damage, plus 10%. So let's create this accolade. We'll recruit him and force him to serve as a knight. Now create this accolade. And seek out a worthy successor immediately, just in case. I can create a second accolade. However, I have no knight good enough, so I shall invite more knights to my court. Okay, we're ready to press play and begin our campaign. We formed our alliance. How much for this grand wedding? 710. Oh dear. We can negotiate an alliance with our sister, so I shall accept this alliance. Alliance formed with Count Josselin of Acre, as well as my sister Sibylla. The Ayyubids under Saladin have 14,000. Okay, my nephew is setting out to become my ward from Gaza to Jerusalem. I shall have him be martial focused. I plan great things for you, young Baldwin. And I will be declaring war on the Ayyubids as a preemptive strike on them. I can declare a holy war for a duchy. I am going to capture Damascus. So I will immediately call in my ally. Excellent, my ally has joined the war. The Basileus Emmanuel. He has poor health as well, so we need him to make haste and arrive here. We're going to let the enemy move into our territories and start losing men to the campaign and general attrition. We will also hire a holy order. Looking at the holy orders here then, the Knights Hospitaller actually have armoured horsemen, so we shall hire them. Okay, the Ayyubids have decided to attack from the north. Grandmaster Roger is in charge of the Knights Hospitaller. So at the moment we're sitting pretty at 20,000 compared to Saladin's 16. So the Byzantines are southbound. We'll raise our troops up here near Tiberias. We'll also hire the Knights Hospitaller as they have armoured horsemen. And we'll merge our forces. And the Ayyubids are after the Byzantines. They've engaged. They're going to wipe this Byzantine army, it seems. They've called us to war against the men from the mountains, who are Bulgarians. Yeah, attacking Moesia, which is present-day Bulgaria. So yeah, I shall accept. It's because we have a half-sister Isabel that can help us form a marriage alliance. We'll go for Alodia. How many men do they have? 4,000, yes, we'll hire them through an alliance. So the Greeks have departed. Let's merge our armies and assault them. And it looks like we'll be victorious. Another knight has arrived. Let's recruit him to court. Okay. They lost 4,000 in that, the Ayyubids did. Calling our ally to help us with this. Okay. Let's make more armoured horsemen. We can ask our head of faith for gold. We shall definitely do so now. Thank you. We shall use the gold to hire some mercenaries. Okay, the Ayyubids think they can take us, so we'll just withdraw. We'll withdraw into Tripoli here, where we can create good defensive positions. There are almost some mercenaries over here, waiting for us, which will be these Kurdish men. And they've withdrawn, so let's keep moving south then. As our army's getting bigger, swelling in size, and our soldiers are much better quality. Here's another enemy unit. We're fighting him south, me versus him, Baldwin versus Saladin. His other armies have decided to forsake him. Victory. Let's attack this unit. It's an enemy ally, Atabeg Ismail. In that battle, I destroyed 1,000 of his men, which isn't a great loss to them. Let's cut them off here. We just weren't fast enough. Oh, we were. Excellent. The Ayyubids got away. Oh, I'm wounded. I was wounded in battle. I will leave it to a different commander to command the troops. To the Grandmaster Roger. Take out this Ayyubid force. It's only a small army. Okay, we've engaged Saladin for a second time. He has a lot of soldiers still. Just keep coming. Bleeding out, someone's bleeding out. So let's just hand me that tourniquet. It's not looking good for this man. Alright, mate. Okay, they sent in another detachment, and it's not looking good. Oh! Belisarius has died. Oh dear. From measles. What does that mean for my marriage then? Do we still have an alliance? I don't think we do. So we should break this betrothal and find a new alliance. Oh, that's cost me a level of fame. Oh dear. Let's find a new alliance then. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. So the enemy is sent reeling and withdrawing south. So because I'm wounded, I'm going to hire a court physician. She's quite good, let's hire her. Okay. My wound has healed, I've lost a street. So, leave me be. How long will it take to siege this? 16 months, whereas this takes 3 years. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We're down to 13,000, whereas we have 30,000 as an alliance. Another ally of the enemy joins the war. Okay, let's attack them again. We're making good headway on this siege. Let's link up here. Alright, here goes another battle. The enemy doesn't want to fight. He knows he'll lose. Doesn't want to commit its entire army. Okay. Destroyed another 2,000. Let's tuck him. Don't let them get away. We let them get away. Okay, let's besiege Damascus. It will only take us 16 months. The enemy's in full retreat at the moment. The betrothal has expired on its own. That's fine. Let's find someone new. Looks like there's no viable candidates. We've captured a valuable prisoner in Damascus. Let's move back into friendly territory. Victory in middle-easr, though, is irrelevant to us now. They've kept their entire army together, unfortunately. So let's move away from here. And recapture Moab. Looks like they're moving toward Damascus. Who are you? Be gone. We gain our first perk, we'll go for anatomical studies. Okay, we've wiped out these hostile units. Now we're going to move toward Damascus. We're going to hire more mercenaries. We certainly can afford them. We'll go in debt for keepers of the lighthouse here. In fact, let's go for big for the wanderers. Merge our units just next to Damascus. Let's take them. Okay, we captured a huge army. Oh, but one of our councillors died in the conflict. We need to replace him as soon as possible. The battle is proceeding very well. So let's head up here. Oh, we're going to hold on. Let's see if we can't just dislodge them then. They're making a stand, it seems. Another fatality of a noble. Oh, Saladin is wounded yet again. So it looks like get married to this highborn woman here. She's French as well. Try and sire an heir with her, as that's the best we can do. Oh yeah, look, because of this we'll gain some money. Can ask our head of faith for gold yet again. And now we're completely out of debt. The enemy's laying siege in the south. Victory! And we seized an artifact over here. It gives us extra renown and prestige. Nice. Let's enforce the demands. Nice. Expand. We've conquered this guy as well. Look at that. We've expanded into this entire duchy. And there you have it. Regnum Dei. Kingdom of Heaven. Nice. But this isn't over. This campaign is only just beginning. For we are going to continue with gaining Despoiler of Byzantium, become the emperor of a newly formed Latin empire through a crusade. So we're hoping to jump on that and divert the crusade. This will be our next target. Oh, looks like Saladin's back for more. Rally the troops. Call in Alodia. I'm going to see if I can seduce my wife. Apparently it'll be very easy. That's fantastic news. I don't think she'll be saying it when he's without his headwear. Oh, poor guy. He's attacking us for our core territories, the Kingdom of Jerusalem itself. We cannot allow that. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, Saladin has died of his wounds. That's fantastic news. Meanwhile, at court, the finest raiments in the land, good king, mostly because they ain't from this land. This is the Holy Land, mate. Almost as good as new and fresh from the trendsetters Kilij Arslan, the Sultan of Rum. Okay, and I pay him and he gives me more court grandeur. Who cares about what people want? Let's just get some prestige, even if it's a tiny bit. Oh, they don't stand a chance. Saladin's son didn't retain the conqueror trait. Okay, they spread out. That works well for us. Of course, King Baldwin shall lead the charge and hit the enemy vanguard. Okay, let's attack this hostile army and then take over this siege. Ah, we gained a level of devotion. We're now a devoted servant. We do have a hostile army coming up from the rear, so let's split this army in half and attack this army before the Egyptians get here. They're already on the way. Let's merge them back, keep together. Ah, this siege won't take much longer. Okay, assault the fort and be done with it. We can spare the troops. So it looks like we'll lose our mercenaries, so let's just advance on the enemy positions as quickly as we can. Make use of these units. Okay, the enemy faltered in their choosing, and it cost them dearly. Can't hesitate. Okay, let's take back our barony of Urbid. Oh, I get a pet dog. That's fantastic. Let's call him Sand. Sandy. Opposite to snow. Let's keep upgrading Jerusalem's watchtowers then. We can construct a special building. A grand temple, yeah, we'll save for the grand temple. We have a dangerous faction forming. Peasants and alike, that's fine. So let's gain Now Wash Your Hands to reduce our chances of contracting illnesses. We do have leprosy already. Anything else will just kill us off. We're being raided from the south. They know we can't really do much about it right now. Assault the fort already, thank you. Head of dynasty has changed. King Richard of England. Alright, now let's double back and face the enemy armies. I don't think we'll get hit to Gaza in time. No, never mind. We'll still continue our assault on the enemy forces. They're withdrawing. We'll keep chasing them. Oh, they've attacked some kind of hostile army. We've helped them out. We have the peasant revolt. And teaming up with the peasant revolt, we wiped out the Ayyubids. Let's attack this army. Oh, it's withdrawing. Oh, it's tight, neck and neck. It's a big force. Okay, we wiped him. He's fighting off peasant revolt. We'll actually offer to join his peasant uprising then. And we'll get rid of these already. Sandy shall join me to the council meeting. He's such a good boy. They gain more prestige. Okay, let's take back Gaza. Okay, here comes our own revolt. So, if you want freedom, you can have it in death, of course. They won all of Damascus to themselves. There's 10,000 soldiers there. We'll call in off. Oh, we can ask our head of faith for yet more gold, so we'll do that. We'll call in our ally to help with the uprising. Just as it's a little bit of a numbers game. So, I'm going to get to Juair first. Thank you for the taxes. Now I shall construct the Grand Temple. She'll give us more taxes and development, growth and piety. It's saying we're going to lose, but I don't believe it for a second. Okay, get away from me, you peasants. Okay, the betrothal between my half-sister and the High Chief of Alodia has been confirmed. Here we go, yet another battle. What's this? What even? Culture has diverged from French. Cool story, bro. Okay, let's head back for Gaza. The enemy's actually trying to enter our realm through Negev this time again. No, that's right, spread your forces nice and thin for us before we slice you down. Okay, let's march for this enemy unit. Look at them withdrawing. Cowards. Victory! Oh, they regret this. Enforce the demands. Oh, look at all that gold. Oh! Send the soldiers home. What's this? France has inherited this. What is it? Tripoli. And France has 15,000 soldiers, so we can't really do anything about that for now. With this newfound gold, I'll create the Duchy of Damascus. That'll give me more prestige. I will also go on a pilgrimage. Vaticano in Rome. We'll use some
experienced captains. We'll customize the route. We'll visit the city of Petra. Let's hire some desert warriors to clear us our route to Petra there. Beautiful. Okay. We'll also visit Castle of Patras, the Cattolica di Stilo. Excellent. That looks great to me. On the journey home, we'll stop by Sicily and go for maximised pomp, because we can afford it, of course. We're a rich bitch. And there we go. A tentative start. Oh dear. Subtle ache and slow decay from my illness. Oh, that's such a shame. Retinue lancers. Well, they're even better than armoured horsemen, so let's get a regiment of those. Where can we station them? We'll station them in Damascus. And let's get more trebuchets. In Jerusalem, we'll keep developing the city, building up some granaries. Very nice. Due to this apocalyptic plague, I'm going to have to isolate the capital immediately. What a beastly omen. The boar is a messenger from God, but it makes our pilgrimage more pious. Yeah, let's do it. We visited Petra. Well, we lost the boar. Petra gave us more stewardship. And here comes the peasant uprising. Never a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. I can manage things from here. I'm not worried about some peasants. So let's finish them. We'll raise all the men-at-arms. Oh, here's an opportunity for me to contemplate some ancient faiths. Gives me godly contemplation, potentially. Let's do that there. So what we gain. We'll gain martial from visiting Patras Castle. However, our contemplation failed, never mind. But we gained a learning perk, so let's go for Iron Constitution, which gives us a massive health boost. And disease resistance plus 30%. Fertility, so we might... She's 38. She still could bear as a child. Okay, and I have gained the trait Pilgrim as I have walked the holy path. Here's a chance for me to make the arm of St. George more pious. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah, let's give Baldwin, our nephew here, the trait Patient. That's a good one to have. Roma, it's been an honour. Look at all that piety. 537. I'll take it. Let's finish the pilgrimage. Our new court artifact, St. Bridget's vertebra, can go and be placed on there. That looks more like a skull than a vertebra. Oh, Tripoli has become independent. Let's sway him so we can offer him vassalization. We can afford to send him a gift. Total plus 5. For low feudal obligations, yeah, let's do that. Okay, great. Okay, Negev is now Catholic. So now we can start to convert Damascus. And I have returned from my pilgrimage. We now have enough piety to wipe the Abids out of Egypt. And they're in debt as well. They're pretty stuck. There's all the soldiers here at Gaza. Let's raise the Holy Orders, of course. We'll get the Teutonic Order this time, as they have armoured horsemen. The enemy is avoiding open battle with us. Gained another learning perk. I'm going to pick up Pedagogy to help with my nephew, picking up some additional skills. Oh, he's inherited the county of Montferrat. I'm still his legal guardian. Okay, we're making headway. Can we make a beeline for Cairo? Yeah, let's do that. And take over Cairo before we take anything else. Okay, let's upgrade these well springs now. And keep that money flowing. Oh, this rebellion, this hostile unit is going to take back Farmer and undo everything we've done. Let's dispatch a force to deal with them. Oh, never mind. They're being reinforced. Okay, assault the fort. I don't have time for this. I did capture the Sultan's son in the assault. However, we're going to have to withdraw now, as the enemy is laying siege to Jerusalem itself. We have time to capture back Farmer. Perhaps not. Okay, this enemy army's coming. We'll just ignore. I don't know what they want. What are you fighting over? This county. Ugh. They're actually chasing us. Get lost. Okay, we've got the enemy here. Gained a level of fame in that because of that battle. Let's take back Negev. We gained a new dynasty legacy, which gives us even more health, constant care. Let's head over to here then. Oh, 15,000 men. Stay away from those. Okay, they've taken back Cairo, just in the nick of time. Now that that other war seems to have ended between Egypt's vassals, I can finally besiege things in peace. 197%. An inspired person can be sponsored. Why not? I don't even care what it is. I have the money. Okay, they're taking back this. They know it's easy to take back. A motto for the ages? Yeah, let's go for the renown. Assault the fort. Victory. Let's put in the demands. So now I am king of Egypt as well. Disband the armies. Look at that. We'll gain open-minded this time because it'll help with different cultural acceptance and opinion. And we've obviously just conquered all this. We shall start by making a load of titles. I shall make my sister the Duchess of Cairo. Grant titles. Grant Guy de Lusignan some titles. Let's grant him the Nile Delta and Alexandria and the surrounding lands, and make the de jure duchies. I'll give some of my already landed vassals some lands to take care of in Egypt. He can take care of this eastern bank as well as the south side of the river. Grant Baldwin Bethloon some titles here in the centre of Egypt. I'm going to land this Armenian as he has claims in Anatolia. I'll give him this part of the Sinai. I'll grant this Christian Mashkiri knight to keep central Egypt in check for me, and we'll give up farmer to someone else as well. One of my knights can have it. Our kingdom is meaty. Our revenue is going to skyrocket as well. Ah, your education's at an end. You became a skilled tactician. It's wonderful. Formidable banneret and a faithful blade. Okay, let's begin converting Egypt. Starting with Cairo, of course. Okay, let's put down this inevitable uprising. There's thousands of enemies across the country. We'll deal with the ones up here. They're all clustered. By this force I'll pick them off with a holy order. Knights Hospitaller, this time he's got 2 regiments of horse. $22,000. Holy. Oh, there's another 16,000 down here. Let's chase this army. Okay, let's stack wipe this huge contingent. Okay, excellent. We're going to have to go all the way around from the north and attack them, as if we ford the river in front of them, they'll be able to pick us off and channel us. Well, that was a good position, but not good enough. Oh, they have even more. However, we've captured the war leader, that's all that matters. Saved a life, and because of it I gained a perk, so let's go for restraint and work down this whole body tree. Looks like the Ayyubids are no more. That's too bad. My vassals are expanding into Syria. Oh look, they've taken homes. My sister Princess Sibylla has actually. Great job. Alright, looks like the Pope has sent out emissaries for preparation of a holy wars. Well, my warriors will be ready to fight. What's this? Discord festers among the warriors of Christ, for heathen is mighty. The Mediterranean crossing shall cost us dearly, and the shipbuilder, Serene Doge D'Amico of Venice, is a harsh and cunning creditor. Alright, so this is the Splintered Crusade. This is where we turn our back and take over the Eastern Roman Empire, which I will do, so I get the achievement, Despoiler of Byzantium. I will join as a leader of this bold endeavour. Oh, this is great. Looks like the Abbasids are moving in. Show the Duke is in at once. Thank you for taking the knee. Gives me more renown. Our Catholic faith is spreading across the land. They've taken over the Turkish lands here, so this will give them a breather when we take over Byzantium. Oh look, loads of people are pledging to this crusade. 18 rulers, 19 rulers are joining our venture. Fantastic. Because Byzantium is pretty powerful right now. But I alone almost have enough to counter him. Here we go, heirs of Constantine. Pope Urban calls, but we will not answer. Not yet. Instead, under Baldwin's direction, we march on the Eastern Roman Empire. Let us avenge the Trojans. Let the Greeks quiver in their palaces. Glory to God in the highest. I gained the Grand Crusader fleet. Total naval speed 33%. And embarkation cost minus 70. We shall raise our men, our brave knights, in our homeland, and then take a naval endeavour over. Let's have a look. 63,000 against 25. However, they're scattered across much of the realms of Europe. Meanwhile, at the main crusade for Syria, the normal crusaders are losing. But that's fine, we can pick them all off, or our vassals can. We can also hire a ton of mercenaries, which we will do, if necessary. We'll land in Nicosia. But we're going to leave it there. Join me again next time, or the Fourth Crusade, where we take Byzantium and create the Latin Empire. Bye.